G'day pocket watchers, how's it going? We're here at an explore, something different and unusual. This is a burnt out pub. Yep, 1846. That's for the roller door. (1846) this place was made. Looks like it's had this back part put on it at some stage. We're in the like the bottle storage area now. You can see no roof. So we're going to head on through. We're going to go around the other way. So we'll go down this way, so it's down here first. Oh yeah, blocked off door. Alright, we're going to go down this way. I'll meet you down there. Lucky wearing a helmet, just crashed into that. Full safety gear, people. Oh, never know what we're going to find in here. Okay, yeah, definitely a storage area with the cool room shelves. So this is a big cool room. That's your roof. Oh, your ceiling. You see, with these big beams, this would have been the extension, and those H channels would have been an extension. That is burnt. That is very burnt. Melted even. Right, it's cracking. Trying to point out all the features, any historical features I can find. Any locks. So they put in an application in November for a 10-story apartment block to be put here. Probably just using the parts of the pub as a facade. It is historically listed, so they would have had to do all sorts of stuff. So initially they put it in as a renovation, which this place has been boarded up. This place has not had anyone. Wow, look at all that over there. This place has not been occupied for a very long time. That's the old wall. We'll take a look at that old wall. So, okay. We've just spotted one of the reasons why this possibly has occurred. Have a look at this. That, my pocket watches, is termite damage. This a fully eaten out beam, extensive termite damage, which may explain why this place went up in smoke. The cost to replace all of these timbers, top and bottom, there's upstairs too, would have been enormous. So this was some sort of... Ah, I know what this was. This is the pokey room. All these little thingos. This is the pokey room. Yes, this is where your poke machines would have been sitting. So as you can see by this, there was no poke machines here at the time. So that's that door. Just a Camelot. Pretty hard, he survived the fire. So yeah, quite a 1, 2, 3. Probably a 60, 70 room poker machine room. Yeah, so this lots of things to step on and trip over. That's would have been the entrance facade to the poker room. You can see the boarded up. Yeah, the fireys would have had to break that down to get in. Yeah, that's been boarded up for quite some time. So we're going through this, well, looks like atrium main entrance from the car park. They've got all this really nice ironwork, loopy stuff, with glass over the top. That's where your fire hose would have sat. So as we move in, so I did come through here initially filming the pocket watches, but this one is specifically for the other viewers. So that's like, it's got all shiny, like rainbowy stuff, so it's like carnival glass. So this would have been a new area-ish. From, you know, it wouldn't have been 1846, that's for sure. A much later reno, probably in the early 2000s by the look of all this sort of furniture. So it looks like there could be more pokies in this section. And you can see all the ironwork facades they had, and the drop down false ceiling with all the wire that they just stuccoed it up to the wire. This area is completely gone. Have a look through there. That looks like an older part of the pub. We'll head that way. Let's keep walking through. I'll keep you on while I'm walking through, so that you can see what I see, and you might even see stuff I don't see. Remember, if you're on a touchscreen device, you can zoom in, you can fast forward, you can do all that sort of stuff, you can rewind, you can pause it. And yes, you can zoom in while you are watching. So if you want a closer look at something where I'm filming from too far away, then you can zoom in as we go so it suits your vision, which is the benefit of modern stuff. Let's see if we can get a date on any of this. There we go. 2011 was your last pokey offer. Right. Let's head down that way. So this is the other angle from this dining room. Drop ceiling. You've got a nice atrium there. You've got this really old wallpaper. It looks like it's from the 70s actually, like, not wallpaper, what do you call it? Blinds. This looks like original. This half wall panelling. That's a broken window. So you've got your toilets. As you can see, the vandals have already been in. Well, they were already in because this place was abandoned a long time ago. So they've already had a go at it. Oh no, there's no... Oh, that was probably not a good idea. Alright, push on pause while I get myself out of this situation. Alright. Note to self. Self, watch out for closing doors behind you without handles. Okay, let's head that way. Got all these beads. It would have been from a fake chandelier. And that's, oh, it's a fake column look they've created. Oh, don't you just hate fake columns? Right. So this would have been the pay desk. Look at that glass. So that's behind the bar. This is a wall they've created. They've created it through here. This was the original wall, but they've blocked that off and turned this into a bigger kitchen area. Oh, that's the that'd be electrical cupboard. That's a old cooker. Now I appear to have lost my torch. So that's 2020 hospitality reward. So maybe it's only been boarded up. For a short amount of time. safety data sheet. Yeah, hasn't helped him, has it? So this is just another little eating area. Might go around this way. Kitchen. And goes around the corner. And that's why they blocked off that original wall. Okay, let's keep going. Stainless steel come off the wall. These haven't been used in a long time. Oh, okay, here we go. Get our bearings. Cool room, outside courtyard, grills, fridges, storage, servery, dry storage, stove. Okay. So it's basically just for the staff, it's not actually an evacuation plan. And how to get out in a fire. And again, this place wasn't occupied. Well, hopefully there wasn't anyone in here. Looks like they've got an old cooler. Well, old is the word. Look at the rust on that. Yeah, this place needed big dollars spent on it. If they're going to reno it back to original or back to position of usefulness. Okay, so that's the other side of. It's a dining area, is it? Yeah, that's where the dining area was down there. So it just comes up through here. These are all the self-serve bain-maries. And another little eating area. Oh, what was that? Now on chair. Oh, right, okay. That's the basement. It's a fire exit. Give you an idea of how long that's been there. So what they did, instead of doing anything with the tree that was growing through the window, they just built a cupboard around it and we'll just call it a hose reel, a fire hose reel, but actually it's the tree coming through the window. Yeah, nice renoing there. That was the standard of the reno they're going to do. Ooh, not good. What kind of a crash bar do we have here? Okay, what's this way? Alright, let's just back around to where we just were. Good to have a map to mark off where I've taken you. We might go down there, we might not. We'll have to test those stairs. It's all fully steep. And as you can see, look at that. That's it's a mortar and tennis joint. Without the tenon going into a mortise. I on steep stairs, yeah, probably not the safest. But we'll test it. We'll test it out. Christmas tree from 20 odd back then. Yeah, happy Christmas. And of course the obligatory Dick graffiti. Okay, so we're going to go around here. Anytime I should be looking for my torch. I'm too busy showing you around to be looking for my torch. The carpet. Alright, this is another little through enclave thing. Oh, that's where that tree was. Alright, another drop down ceiling. Building walls. Old light fitting. Okay, so this was the, would have been the security door into the pokies, I guess. Look at that. It's seen better days. Yeah, fireys come in, that thing just goes down. Yep, we've got an upstairs too. Could be a bit dodgy, but we'll give it a go. We'll just keep showing you the downstairs first. Yeah, that's a bit dodgy too there. Let's try it. So this is a change for the pokies machine. That's what they look like. Of course it would have been empty. It's your locking mechanism. Because the place has been empty. But it's got the old electronic lock on it. Alright, we're gonna have a look through here. Now if you want to see the fire sections in detail, you'll have to head over to Pocket Watch channel to see it. This one's just giving you a bit more of a quick through, and we're focusing more on the locks. So I will leave a link in the description, but I'm not shimmying through that again because I now know there's another way around, which isn't that way. It must be through here. It's a rabbit warren. But there is a section in the old section where the fire has been that I want to show you, and that was the section with all the safes. So I've just got to try and find the way back there. Oh, I might pause you till I get around the other side, and then I can show you what I mean. Alright, to get to it, I've got to go through that and over to there. I'll meet you over there. So this is the pokey room we were in. We were looking at it from that way in. Back in this section, probably a prep area for the plates and stuff. It's got a lock on it. It's been any more damage, but it would probably still work. Right, we're going through there. Found a little safe. Alright, let's go this way. Bolt cutters. So this would have been part of the original by the look of it, with this other part added on. So this was the main part of the Bernie. It's the most damage. I'm sinking quite deep in ash and charcoal. Lots of this wire around to trip you up. So that's the old framing. The bar, or another bar. Let's go this way first. Just loving the colour and the shapes and everything that this fire has caused. It's devastating, yes, but it's actually beautiful. But you can see how far it went in. So just that much. So it's what, about 10-15 mil deep, and then you're in good timber again. But that's because they built in hardwood back then days. Right, so that's the toilet. Oh, yep. So this will be the ladies. Storage area. And the blocks. As you can see, that basin was destroyed long before the fire ever got here. So nice iron gates at the front. So this was the front door. So this is where you came in. Oh. Locks are long gone. Maybe they just had timber across it like they did the back door. Big beam. Massive round beams come down. Oh, let's head around this way. I think it'd be a miracle if I found my black torch in a black setting like this. So that's a boarded off door. Original door that's been locked in. Yep. So some tape around here. It's been investigated. Of course it is. It's not half looking suspicious. 1846. Wow. Got some coloured beads on the bar, some marbles, and that's the bar. Okay, that's the end of this room. Alright, let's get you around to the other side. This is the other side of the poker area. Or is it another poker area? No, it's the same poker area. We're just in the middle of the fire section now. Okay. So I need to get through there. Back in a minute. So just coming through that door where I was before. Where I was stuck. Right, this looks like the office. It's an old safe. Let's see what's inside it. It's probably nothing. But you never know. Something could be burnt in there. Can't really get you in. But you can see how it was constructed. Got your concrete, which is steel wrapped around it. Okay, so here's the other safes. 3 big safes, or 4 big safes. So first one, stick it in there. Had a charger warning come up. Something's going on. Okay. What's this one? Can't really see what I'm showing you. I'm in full sunlight now. So there's another one down there. Wow. How cool is that? You don't always get to see burnout safes, do you? Or put it this way, it's not something you see every day when you're going on a lock explorer. Well, this was a bit of a poor choice of ceiling material for insulation. Hay bales. Yeah, probably burnt less than the other bits of the ceiling, really. If you have a look at it, that's interesting. That's a set of drawers. Can't get in through this little section. I'll just stick you over the side. So I'd say they shut up after COVID. That book is true. That wasn't the following year's book. I can't get over there. So I thought that was interesting. So the only place left to show is upstairs. So I'm gonna weave my way around and get back up there, and I'll meet you up top. Oh, they've got these bollards out front of the bungalow. I think that's a nice Avis 83. Can't really see. Oh, this looks like we've got a broken lock here. Oh, of course. Alright, let's head around. Oh, as you can see, massive car park. Yep, so to show you perspective of fences that close to me. So that's how big the car park is. All the way over there too. It's like twice the size of the pub. Massive area, put 10-story apartment building. Nice toils. And that's your outdoor area. Not a lot to it. Alright, head for the stairs. Spotted some old wiring. Looks like the extent of the renos that was happening was pulling down boards and finding out the extent of the termite damage. Yep. That's a lot. Okay, I think those stairs are that way. Found the stairs. We're doing it. Okay. Bathroom. Okay, looks like the fire got up through there. So we won't go up on that little landing. It's like a, right, it's just a little office room, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so that's the atrium where those swans were. There's a big dent in the sheeting there where the roof's come down. It's all your stuff is still connected. And then that burnt out section where we came in over there. It looks like a big part where the fire was all doing its thing. Look at how old and rusty that is. This place hasn't been doing anything of anything for quite some time. It's an old I think it's at 211, streamline door latch, well, lockable door. And that's an old style. Doors could be original, I wouldn't know. 1846, I mean, you'd hope something was kept original here, but it doesn't look like it downstairs. We've got some nice carving on this, but probably a repo. Oh, my feet are sticking to the floor. Why? Okay, let's go through here. So that's this little round there. Don't know what they've done there, but there's just cupboards up there, but the floor, it looks like it's got burnt. So I'm not going up there. So we'll go in to the offices. First door on the left. Okay. So it's got some pewdies. And these locks. That's the old 001. Doesn't have the red and yellow to show that it's been dead latched. So that's the old deadbolt. So I've got to teach people how to count. Now the knobs are missing, but the locks are there. These architraves could have been original, with all the nice moulding. Nice breeze coming through. Oh yeah, here we go. That's termites. So termites have made it up this far. You saw where they were downstairs. So you can guess how much this place would have cost with all this woodwork to replace from those little beasties snacking on it. Looks like the fibres might have ripped that out of the wall. That could have already been done. There's part of a lock down there. Oh, the obligatory sharps containers. And sharps. Okay. So people were staying out here. It's a little warmer. So I want to show you the balcony. So you can see the balcony. But it's in really poor condition, like I wouldn't want to stand on it. But you've got beautiful ironwork. And then over here, that's parkland there. And parkland that way too. So you can see on this big corner block, everything up this side of the road has been renovated already. Any pubs have they've become modern and flash and big, and there's all these big apartments along that side of the road now. This is a, what do you call it? Posh area town, a rich area town. The rest of that lock. Oh yes. Oh yeah, better look at the the ironwork. And the holes. It looks like these were kept closed with 20mm master locks. But the master locks do say Fortress on them. That's another room. Oh, this one's packed. This one's got a door handle. Another fireplace has been looked at. It's one of those nice ones of detail. No cornices, no ceiling roses, no fancy stuff on the ceilings or anything. Alright, let's see what else is up here. Lock abuse. Alright, this is nice. Like a storage room. Is that a HVP? Okay, what's it say? Come on, focus. HTV. Now that company went out of business in the 1920s. So that lock's over 100 years old. And this building was 1846. Hey, we're starting to see some old stuff now. Now we're talking. But this is just a mess. I'm not going to go into it. More or less just looking from the flashlight me talk. And do we have anything else this way? Nice, they put a grate on the top of that. Alright, I'm going to make my way back down there. I'll see you down the bottom. Right. That's a 2019 diary. I had a look at it before. It hasn't been used. So I think, whoa, we're not going that way. I think I've taken you everywhere. I'll just have a scoot around and see if I have. We've seen all the locks and everything. Then I'll call it. I want to have a shot at that. The basement. I'm just going to dangle you by your legs, hang you down there, see what you can see. Anything interesting? Not sure. Alright. Let's move on. Spotted a padlock under the stairs. So that's the stairs. We just went up. What's on there? There's that. Right. I found a made switchboard. So it's an external door. That's an old pump. The old generator. Keep the place running, keep the freezers running when there's a power blackout. Back in the day, when they had freezers. But all that wiring's all gone. Like, this place wasn't even wired up. Unless they completely rewired it, which I doubt. It's another reason why it would have been costly to renovate. See, all this old stuff's been disconnected from yonks ago. Right. Well, we might call it here. Thanks very much for joining me on this explore what I don't often get a chance to explore burnt out premises, especially from the 1846. Thanks for watching, Pocket Watchers. Stay legal. Temptation is everywhere.